Hello, everyone. Oh, we are here. Finale time. Apologies for the slightly slower start. We had a lot of tech gremlins where it was like tech whack-a-mole, where you'd whack one problem down and then another problem from another person would suddenly jump on. It is. It's just like, I thought I fixed the stream this week. But it turns out I changed the settings, but I still can't get past connection problems. Anyway. Oh, I'm excited for this. For various reasons, it'll become apparent later. I'm Hedgehawk. I use he, him pronouns. And I am the whatever we call ourselves nowadays running this game. My brain just threw all the words out the window then. So yeah, my brain locks on storyteller now. I've done vampire for so long, and my brain locks on the word storyteller because I like it. It sounds exotic. But anyway, I'm gonna let everyone do their intros, then we'll jump on to shout-outs. I suspect Dee Dee may have frozen, so that our tech gremlin may have come back. So I'm going to start with Anna and hope that the tech gremlins fix themselves.
Hi, I'm Anna, or Riley, whichever you prefer. I use they, them pronouns. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I use they, them pronouns. I'm pretty much everywhere at Peculiar Planets, and I will be today for last time playing Summer, your friendly mom friend, undead mom friend, and apparently tank. So, excited for that.
Awesome. I'm going to jump across and go to Dee Dee now, while the connection seems more stable.
Yeah, I'm fighting for my life here. Hi, I'm Dee Dee. Pronouns are they, them. I normally do music stuff or talk about mechs and robots on my YouTube channel, Planet Stan, or everywhere else that's off but sauce, and I am playing our slime girl with a gun, Mercury.
Awesome. Do I go up or left? We'll go left. We'll go with Jessie.
Hi, I am Jessie, they, them. You can find me as Malfunctioning Adult most places, and then Malfunky Adulty on Twitter and Blue Sky. I do various TTRPG things. It's fun time, and today I will be playing Toolbox, who is an android who just keeps learning stuff. We having discoveries. We learning things. It's great.
What we actually find out is that Toolbox and Guy are somehow related.
He's my actual dad.
The creator of all the droids stuck in a chip located in a market. Anyway, last but not least, Adamori.
Hi, I'm Adamori, he, him. You can find me at various places on the internet at Adamori RPG. I also make dice, which are on sale for the last couple of days, that you can find at Moonshadow Dice on Etsy. Today I will be playing Swift, who is very excited to blow something up deliberately for once.
Yes, it's probably the first time in the whole game where you've actually got time to blow something up deliberately. Right, quick shout-outs. I have forgotten the order we normally do them in, so I am just going to spin it and hope that Anna can keep up with me. No, I think I remember. It's some of the heroes first. Yes. See, I am getting there, okay? It's taken 50-odd sessions on camera, but I am getting there, okay? Yes, some of the heroes, they are in the chat, in lurk mode. They have a wonderful Sunday D&D stream full of intrigue and banter and really good character relationships. Like, if I ever want to say you want to watch a game that has really cool character relationships and like how they play their characters. Some of the heroes is definitely the one to check out. The characterization is perfect. You get a sassy dragonborn drinking red wine, and the image in your head, it just, I love it. Maybe it's me, maybe that's just me, but I love it, and I think you'll love it. So go give them a follow, and go watch tomorrow, 3 p.m. GMT, because we're not in summertime yet. It's so bad, my brain's already trying to account for summertime, and we've still got like 2 or 3 months left before the
snowing this weekend.
Yeah, I know. It was snow outside. It's like, clearly it's British summertime.
Summertime is a scam anyway, so.
Secondly, I'd like to shout out Horde of Tales, another fellow Sister EU channel, who is currently looking for players for their was it Women in Gaming? That's it. Rain had a moment, like it was something in gaming. Think Edge, you know this one. Yes, they have a amazing Women in Gaming week coming up in March, I want to say. So they're currently looking for players. If you join their Discord, definitely do that. There is all the info on there. If you're interested, I definitely recommend getting involved. I have one final shout out. There's no link for it. Don't worry, Anna. Don't panic. I remembered. Like,
I was already like, wait, what?
I haven't prepared this one. Don't worry. I want to shout out a podcast I've been listening to recently called Dice and a Slice. It is a really cool D&D podcast that has baked goods attached to it. As someone who doesn't eat cake, it's quite nice to hear about other people talk about cake. Although in the last episode, there was a bit of debate over should chocolate be stored in the fridge. And
depends on the season.
I get the impression that question could cause problems in a party. So I'm not going to give my opinion on that. For the sake of stream cohesion. But if you put chocolate in the fridge in the winter, you are a heathen. Anyway, they're on all good podcasting platforms. I use Spotify myself. Definitely go check them out. There's 2 seasons worth and some extra bits, so there's a lot of content there. I've started a new job. I have 2 hours a day on buses now. I have to occupy my space somehow. So Dice and a Slice has been a welcome retreat from cramped seats and school kids on buses. Oh, right. There we go. Not bad. 8 out of 10, Hedge. Right. Can anyone remember what we did last week? Because I've just got the word Congress on notes.
Oh yeah, we went to a congress.
Yeah. Well, first we phoned Loshi.
Oh yeah.
And
That
found out
went
our
so
bird
well.
friend had been two-timing us with the BPG.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't great.
I mean,
She tried to
too-
beat me up, which is also not cool.
Yeah.
But you also want to beat her up, so
Yeah, like
True.
Yeah.
like let's be clear. You both squared up, and she was willing to go for it, and then you immediately backtracked.
I choose life.
You immediately backtracked.
Well, to be fair, Loshi was only willing to fight her on a ship absolutely swarming with her own droids, like thousands and thousands of them.
Yeah,
So
yeah. When it comes to us, so
yeah, she was not.
Yeah, so we found out that Aura with maybe, as the teens is putting it, 2 timing, or more like created a problem that's got far out of hand, and management can't
And is
find
not willing
out.
to solve it.
yeah.
Like, You can't get involved too much in your own problems because that looks a little bit too suspicious. But hey, if the universe sorts its own problems out, hint hint, I don't have to take the fall for it. Yeah, then we went to the Galactic Congress, where everyone was talking what to do about Loshi and the droid problem. You helped depose a president without resorting to violence.
Barely.
That was close.
I mean, yeah, there was a moment where it's like, yeah, we're gonna have to kill the president, aren't we? I think the Swift did want to kill the president. That's one big
May
point
yet,
we're getting at.
honestly.
Just turns the ship around beginning of combat and just goes for the transport. But no, we ended with the universe, the galaxy united, and that's where we're going to pick up. Let me just change it to that one. This'll do.
Important note: the general will come to our sleepover.
Oh yes, you
Very important.
Very important.
Yes,
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's a very important fact. I forgot that you managed to convince the Grand Admiral of the Human Navy that they have to come to a sleepover because that's a cultural thing that the Orthons do. A alien race that no one's actually seen before, and we're taking it on the word of a droid dressed in a galactic imperial dress that no one knows is a galactic imperial dress, just because Aura made it.
Future.
I said, now we know who the real Galactic Emperor is.
You give them a dress, things happen.
It's been about 20 to 30 minutes since the Congress has disbanded. There's a lot of activity going on along the station. Lot of people being moved around, lots of areas of the station are being evacuated. Basically, it's a polite martial law. If you are not military right now, you are being kindly escorted onto a ship and down to one of the planets nearby, because this is probably not the best place for you to be in a few hours' time. Although the planet isn't that much safer, but I mean, hey, it gives the Marines time to dig in. They are expecting, battle plan wise, they are expecting Loshi to arrive and to try and hijack the station. Because at the moment, the station's in the way.
Basically easy to hijack that station, as it turns out.
Yeah, all you need's a guy.
Eyes on for no particular reason.
They really need a better antivirus, like for real.
I know a guy for that. Oh, I've been holding on to that one for a while. Anyway, you've got a couple of hours until Loshi's main fleet arrives. And around this time, Loshi's ships are arriving in the sector. There are a couple of small brawls between some of these droid fleets and some of the allied fleets currently going on. Nothing major. Go on.
Swift knows it's a bad decision, but he is itching to get involved.
And
Wait, hang on. We were invited to the armory by the Admiral or General.
Yes.
So maybe we should go and arm up. Like, get
Yes.
yourself
Yes, probably.
yes.
Suppose.
So, in terms of the armory, they've opened up basically the creme de la creme of equipment. So you can take any piece of equipment you want out of this. This is polite way of me saying if you want something, ask for it, and you're probably going to get it within
We should
reason.
all take the good kind of body armor.
True.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd also
Body-
like some armor.
I will say body armor is standard for everyone. What body armor will do is if you get into combat and you roll a roll that would kill you, you can sacrifice your body armor to avoid death. So it just turns into like a minor injury as opposed to a fatal injury. I will say that you are getting the advanced version of this, so you get 2 tries with it. That is not my way of saying that these rolls may be dangerous, and quite a lot of you aren't spec for combat.
I've got adversity tokens I can spend on making injuries less as well, so it's fine.
That's
I'll
true.
go
In
with
fact,
it.
I've got adversity tokens and channel points.
See,
I've got channel points too. I've got 2.
So-
I can make fight.
I forgot for Hallow's Veil we made it that you could buy adversity tokens for players. We're gonna go
We-
for
we
it.
still can.
If you wanna burn your channel point on buying yourself adversity tokens, this feels like a scam. It feels like some sort of Ponzi scheme that's been set up, but
I mean,
it's
also
fine.
people are watching.
Yes, people are
also
watching
buy
kind
it.
of. See, that was the
You
original.
too.
That was the original intention. I don't think any of us account for the players going, hang on a minute, I can buy my own tokens.
quite like to survive this encounter.
Living is good.
So in just a new tier, I'll give you my PayPal. If you want to send like $5 over, that can also save you from death. Look, money beats everything.
So if we just pay Loshi, then we're good.
I mean, if you've got
that
like
seems like a solid plan.
I mean, look, if you do $25 each, I mean, I'm sure, Lochi's mind can change.
This will be a quick session.
I don't care, I got $100. Look the quickest session in history. Is it
Better than
anything
ad
else?
revenue, right?
Exactly, much better than ad revenue. 9 cents a session. Is there anything else anyone wants from the armory? Anything specific? They're thinking, ooh, this would be a nice toy to have. No, you can't have an antimatter reality bending glove. They don't have that in the armory.
Not unless I pull it off Loshi's corpse.
Exactly.
I mean, I could go for I've got my rainbow gun. I could go for another gun, but I've got a D4 in fight, so I don't think it's very useful for me to get a bigger gun.
I'll say you all get guns given to you, or in toolboxes place upgraded.
Can I upgrade my rainbow laser? 'Cause I like the rainbow.
Yeah, they're upgraded. I'll say that you can upgrade all of your weapons to have +1 to fight rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fair for a potentially galaxy-ending battle. Now, while you're getting all kitted up, is there anything specific you want to do in the next couple of hours before Loshi arrives and the main fleet arrives?
Should probably come up with a plan.
Yeah. And also, like, maybe, because how much heat do we have on the ship?
You're at 0
I know
heat at this
Okay,
point.
okay, fine.
Oh.
And from like 32, but I imagine like we could burn through this 32 really quickly in this battle. But if it's at 0, that's fine.
Yeah, no. You've had time to turn the ship off for an hour. The ship has been offline, so you're fine in terms of like heat. Your max heat is
Like 32, I
think it's 32. Yeah, is the highest it'll go for you.
Oh, are we gonna rig the rover to explode?
I would like to. I would like that.
That's on
Need
the
a
to-do
massive
list.
bomb. Yeah. Just like, can we like heat it out and like.
Pulls a post-it off his joystick. Oh yeah, we were gonna do that thing.
Can we like, like fly above Loshi's ship and then drop it.
Well, so I was thinking because when we were when Guy threw the comms thing out the window, we were like stealthed, and then it suddenly wasn't.
I think
So
it
we
was
could do
just
this.
a random-
Presumably, we could just do the same thing with the rover.
Oh, we could.
You could. You could. I'm not
What
saying.
else would you like us to use the rover for at this point?
Do we like
You have to-
armory have explosive?
Yes, the armory has more explosives than you can shake a stick at. If you want to rig the rover with explosives and go all bloody Battlefield 3 on this, sure.
Yes, let's do it. I'm all for
Um,
it.
Poor rover. It's done nothing to you.
I mean,
Just
what
like
the
rovers
hell are we
before.
gonna use it for right now?
I
We're
mean-
like doing a space show.
See, I'm having that
Yeah,
Stanley.
exactly. That's what we
No,
can use it
I'm having that Stanley Parable moment where I'm like, well, actually, you'll find that there is a use for him. I'm like, no, that's telling you what's going to happen in the future. I can't say.
Ooh, it's fine.
So in general, the plan that the galaxy's coming up with at the moment is they're manning the majority of the station, expecting Loshi to try and attack the station and then go through and blow up the black hole. If they're able to repel the attack, or if Loshi doesn't attack the station, the plan is to then basically get on transport ships and take the fight to her ship. There's also a moon nearby, which has been basically like littered with ground to space guns to try and blow as many ships up as possible. They've dug like old-fashioned trenches around them to try and slow Loshi down. They expect them to come under attack quite quickly during the battle. They just don't know how hard they're going to get hit. So there's some forces there waiting to like immediately go and help them if they need help. There's a lot of untangibles at the moment. No one's really fought droids at this kind of level before, so no one quite knows how they're going to react. So I'd say you've got time to rig the rover with explosives. I'm going to regret asking this question. I'm pretty sure I am. Is there any type of explosive you would particularly want to put in the rover?
My immediate thought was glitter bomb.
Yes, yes.
It's amazing how different me and you think, Anna, because I thought explosives, and my first thought was nuclear.
I was like,
That
glitter
was
bomb.
Glitter. It's like,
Exactly.
we're going to pretend this is a parcel and Loshi's stealing it.
Yeah.
They will not
That
get
was
that
me
glitter
getting
out.
possessed by Summer for a second.
No, we can just trick Loshi. It can be like the Trojan horse. We can trick Loshi into taking the rover as a gift and be like, here you go, and then a glitter bomb goes off.
But like it has to do some damage as well. But like it would be fun if like explosion with glitter. That would be
Also glitter.
Okay, so you load this thing up with general explosive, and then in between the explosives, you start packing glitter.
Glitter,
Look. There's enough craft stores on this station that I think you can get enough glitter. I think the Marines are a bit
a lot of money.
I mean, look, there's no one on the station right now. It's there's no owners of the station to stop you from doing this. I think the Marines get very confused when they're asked to go to a craft store and get as much glitter as they can.
Important.
Yes, it's very important.
Yeah, you've got these butch hench, people in full combat armor carrying crates of like glitter in different colors.
Perfect.
Yes, you now have a glitter bomb rigged rover.
Robot.
Um,
I'm so happy.
I think a few of the Marines think it's some kind of like secret weapon. So a couple of them start taking a few vials for themselves to keep in their pockets just in case.
Perfect.
Oh my god, as like, I'm assuming there's gonna be casualties in this fight, but just like as people are dying, throw the glitter.
Throw glitter.
Yeah.
It's like Halo when you kill the grunt with that skull on, they just all explode in party poppers. There's a couple of Marines looking at a torpedo going, I wonder if they put glitter at the front of it.
So it was like, yeah, good idea.
Okay, so we've now got a few glitter-covered torpedoes now. Okay. Is there
Well, they're like reflecting light will distract the droid.
Welcome to Clutching with Straws. Anyway.
We've gotta do something.
Anyway, is there anything else you'd like to do? It is okay to say no. We've done everything we can.
Are
We
there
should
like
definitely come up with a plan.
Yeah. Are there like
When
any
have we done
like
that?
are there any droids like that are not related to Loshi on like the station like? Or,
So,
like,
aside
apart
from
from
Toolbox,
Doomsday.
aside from Toolbox, all the droids have been shut down and put into storage. Out
Okay,
of precaution, they're not sure if droids can take over other droids.
Right.
So a lot of them have been either taken off station or are currently in storage containers.
Can we, if you dismantle them, can we like a knight armor, like, get in them and like protect them?
I
You're like, it's
What do you do, fellow droids?
Exactly. Probably a really bad idea. Probably they could probably no.
Ed's
It's really
rethinking his
bad.
life choices here.
There's my brain's just like, okay. This okay? I mean, if you want to spend the rest of your
If
time,
we needed
okay,
disguise, like
hollow
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. You hollow out some droids that you can use for armor or hiding or whatever insane plan your brains are coming up with. Like, okay, you've got them. They're on the ship. I think the Penguin bots are confused because they think they're actual droids, and then like trying to poke them, they realize they're not responding.
I mean, I don't have a plan where to go with this. It's just I just have ideas and I make it up as I go. So don't listen to me.
No, I love it. I think, well, I mean, I'm assuming Mercury definitely wants to kick Loshi's ass.
Yeah,
Personally, this might
110%.
be the best way to get there.
Yeah. She
Okay.
should have a chance, please, at beating her up.
Okay.
We
You
just like
Um,
go into her. Like, do we like while everyone else is like distracting their droids, we just go straight for like her ship and get in there as quickly as possible? Maybe drop the glitter bomb first. Have that create a hole and then we go into the hole.
We walk in,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like covered in glitter, just like hello.
Like, imagine like this like instead of smoke, just a cloud of glitter, and we walk through it like in line, like a
Yes.
hero. like
Wait, we can do the thing where like it explodes behind us as we walk in.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's great.
I forgot what this chaos is like. Okay. Fine. If that's what we're gonna do, that's what we're gonna do. I will say, Guy points out that you may find stealth to be a little tricky around here. You can attempt it, but obviously a lot of ships are going to be moving very quickly, and it's more of a case of you appearing, disappearing, and reappearing might freak other pilots out, especially if you reappear relatively close to them. You can still use stealth, but bear in mind that while you can go corporeal and go through items, weapons can still hit you if you happen to get in their path.
Yeah, okay.
So, if you're not visible, people may think there's a valid target there, and then they're hitting you instead. Basically, you have to choose to go corporeal, which means that, unfortunately,
I think we've probably still got a better chance of making it to Lucy's ship stealth than unstealth.
I mean, you don't know. It very much... The big factor that it seems to be coming out, that a lot of people are talking about, is how the first engagement goes. Like, a lot of admirals and a lot of generals are there, and they're always like, the first engagement, like, the battle is usually decided in the first engagement. Not like the second or third or the fourth or the fifth or the 2 days later. It's always the first one that decides it.
Okay, so that's when we should use the glitter bomb.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
mean, can we are we assuming that they're all a texture from the sides and the front, and we go in the back? Does that help, or do we know that?
It's like hiding behind
the gate. Space is big. I mean, it is possible to go around everyone, if that is the kind of approach you want to take.
If she's busy defending from the front, she might not notice that we're coming in from the back.
There's a very good chance she's probably going to have ships around her entirely.
But with stealth, if we stealth,
I
then we
think
both
you can stealth
will she not have an exposed side as she comes through the gate, though?
Technically, yes, but that exposure would be very narrow. Because they're all coming in relatively at the same time, there'd be a brief moment where she would be vulnerable. But it would only be...
We've got to run down a trench and hit a 2-meter target.
Yeah, it's one of those where once her guard ships go back into their original positions, it's closed again. The Admiralty are going to try and hit her head on and from the sides. If the back ships start to drift forward to try and help out their droid friends, that would leave her behind exposed. It's whether the droids are smart enough to realize that would make her exposed. Because this is the thing, you're fighting robots, not sentient beings. Sentient beings make mistakes. They make bad judgment calls. Robots don't tend to make bad calls. They just make calls based on the data in front of them. So they'll make the perfect choice for what they know. Obviously, what they don't know, they can't account for. But there does seem to be a very big frontal push. You could piggyback off the back of that push. They could punch a hole for you. If you ask nicely.
Then I guess my suggestion would be we start off with the big force, with that big frontal push. And if the droids do not expose the back, then we're going to have to just guns blazing, fire everything, and use that. And if they do, because the carrot cake is fast, that's its whole thing. If they do expose themselves, That's when we stealth.
Yeah,
all
we
the
could,
way
we could hit incorporeal,
down. Mhm,
zip
exactly.
to the other side as fast as we possibly can, and then like reappear.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that might work.
Okay.
And from there, we'll just see what happens, and we'll just make
We
it up.
improvise from that
Yeah, we
point.
improvise.
True teen fashion, we'll make up as we go along.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm pretty sure most Marines in the station would probably agree with you. Just make up as you go along.
That's
No,
what I do as well.
we shouldn't be doing that.
No.
No plan
we-
survives contact with the enemy.
I guess another. Do we want a crew of like Marines? Because presumably that's a thing we could ask for. If
Yes,
we wanted
if you
Do
wanna-
we
if
want
you-
anyone other than us on the ship.
Yeah.
We have
You
a
ask
great
Ryan.
crew of adults on our
Well, two of them are gonna want to kill each other if they, like the doctor.
Oh yeah,
and
I
Loki.
need to actually
Oh,
roll.
we could bring
That's fine.
Losh's mum with.
Are we putting her in a droid?
Yeah. Oh, we could put the doctor, Ryan, and her mum. Because I think we've got 3 droid suits.
You've got
so
3
we can
droid
move
suits,
on.
yes. If you want to load them onto droids, and
If we
I
just
mean-
put like the doctor in there first, like no one will ever know it's him.
well, the good news is Ryan has kept the Doctor away from Loshi's mother.
Right.
But he's not going to stay in that bedroom forever.
No. So we put him in a droid
As-
Put him in a
suit.
droid.
We'll let him out.
Come on, droid.
As for Marines, if you want to take them, they are more than happy to give you a couple of squads to be on board. They're even willing to give you starship crew, so that you don't have to rely on penguin bots to pilot the ship.
Swift's instinct is probably going to be to stay with the ship throughout pretty much all of this, unless he's forced off, and would quite like to, not be left completely alone in Loshi's ship if you're all planning to get off.
Yeah. That makes sense. We could have a few people on board.
Okay, I'll say you get a mixed crew. You get a few Marines with you. You get a full crew. You get a backup pilot just in case Swift does decide to get off, and you don't want to leave it to Guy to control the ship, which is probably smart. But okay, so you've got a full contingent of people on board. The Marines are basically just sitting in the cafeteria at this point because there's nowhere else for them to really do anything. Guy has packed full of penguin bots away. I think we're ready.
Oh boy.
It takes about another couple of hours before it all really kicks off. It starts off when you get the news that Loshi's ship has come through the gate. Now, even coming through the gate, it's still going to be like another extra half hour before she arrives at the station. So everyone takes a moment to get in, batten the hatches, seal off all the exits. Do you want to start all of this in the carrot cake, undocked and with everyone else, or do you want to be on the station to see what happens there?
Swift wants to be in the carrot cake for sure.
Yeah.
I
same.
feel like carrot cake.
Don't leave it that in Guy's hands.
That is very fair. You undock with a whole bunch of other ships. You see everyone forming up, creating a column. It very much gives the impression of, to start with, you can't count to the number of ships that you see here, for both sides. For someone who, is a massive ship spotter, there's ships from every single race here. of all varying colours, sizes. There's a few dreadnoughts. There's a whole load of battleships.
She's trying very, very hard not
Not
to
to,
nerd out, right?
not to yeah, constantly nerding. But yeah, it's relatively weird to see this many different types of ships all together in the same place. Loshi's ship. Ship is probably the wrong word for this now. Floating, moving space station is probably a more apt description. Loshi's old ship, the one that you basically half blew to smithereens with the remote press of a button, is still in the fleet. It's just slightly further back because it's not exactly combat effective. So it's keeping back a bit.
That's the weak point.
The main station itself is very circular, circle top with like sprawling out antennas out of the bottom and a very, very long extended beam, like metal sets of beams coming out at the front. That extended walkway is essentially, in a nutshell, the long extended metal bit is the bit that helps line up the cannon. The cannon's in the middle, and then a huge sphere where the cannon is. For context, that long protruding arm that lines up the cannon is 1 kilometer long. Riddled with turrets and bunkers, and yeah, it's big. I warned you, this thing is massive.
A kilometer now?
Yeah, a kilometer.
We have entered mech anime territory. Let's go.
This, I told you, this is closer to a station. This thing is massive. It would be very difficult to destroy this thing using standard fleet weapons. Not that, they're going to try. But, hey-ho.
Wait, they have nukes, right?
They do.
Oh.
The problem...
Ideal.
The problem with nuclear-based weaponry is shields. Shields are very good at stopping nuclear-based weaponry. Lasers, great for going through shields. You'd have to get the ship's shields down first before you could launch anything like that. And given the size of the thing, the size of the shield generator on it is probably going to require a lot of energy to get through.
I have an out of character question.
Go on, shoot.
That explosion that I saw in the vision, was it a nuclear one?
Give me a DC 5 brains check.
Brains.
Brains, yeah, DC 5 brains.
Okay. Oh, I explode.
Ooh.
16.
16. It wasn't nuclear.
Okay.
It was energy based. The explosion that you saw.
And that completely destroyed the ship.
Completely destroyed the ship, yes.
Okay.
With you maybe on or not on it, we don't know. In fact, we don't know what caused the explosion.
Wait, didn't we get didn't Aura say if we died, they just bring us
Yes.
back? Like, isn't that something we got? So,
Aura pointed out that if any of you are in a position where you would die, she would do something to stop you from not dying.
What that is, we don't know.
What that is, you don't know.
I mean,
yes.
it sounds like worryingly vague, right? Like, I don't want to get to that point.
I think when we were discussing, we had to be very specific, like that like about the terms and conditions. I think we still missed some things.
Look,
we tried being very specific with Guy, and that has not gone well for us.
No, it's not gone well. well.
Look, everything Aura says should always be taken with an asterisk at the top, saying terms and conditions apply.
Yeah.
You know. Anyway, let me find the track. There we go. So everything kicks off almost within seconds. Literally, it's quiet for a moment, and then all of a sudden, every ship just starts opening fire. A cornucopia of different coloured lasers going off everywhere. Take your pick, like any rainbow colour you want, there's probably here somewhere. The question is, what does the carrot cake do? So at the moment, for reference, the Allied fleet is just burning straight for Loshi's fleet. They're having some success in knocking out some of the smaller ships. Some of the bigger ships are proving problematic.
I'm right there with them. I guess we. Well, I mean, I'm not going to tell my gunners what to do, but I'm following the main fleet.
Yeah.
Murphy's probably already like in like a big turret seat.
Probably pointing my little gun at one of the big ships.
I cannot do fight very well, but I am good at flight, so I can co-pilot if needed. or checking on the shields and other things wherever someone needs me.
Okay. That is... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That's perfectly fine. What I will say is, Swift, give me a flight check for the ship.
Dyads, what these days?
So it's your flight plus the ship's flight. So it's your ship's flight is okay. So you get to roll your flight dice.
Yeah.
Guy's flight dice,
which is a D20.
Which is a D20, and the ship's thruster, which is also a D20.
Also a D20.
That's 4, right?
Might need a minute for math.
Always a big enemy.
53.
They only got a 42. So yeah, you. What's aiming at you is one of the big droid battleships. It's got about 4 big cannons on it. And one by one, they sort of go off in big green lasers, aiming straight for you. How does Swift avoid them?
I'm gonna say he pulls the carrot cake to a full stop for like a second, so everybody inside is thrown completely around, and then immediately accelerates back up to full speed.
Yeah, it's like ships are designed with trackers to track where you're going, so they preemptively fire in front of you. You suddenly stopping because all the trackers to keep going, and they go, "Oh, hang on a minute," and they like readjust. And by the time they readjust, you've already blasted off. So yeah, they completely miss you.
Somebody shoot that fucking thing.
Anyone who is in a gunner seat, give me a fight check. So that is, fun fact, that is a that is a D20 for all of the guns plus your fight dice.
And I've got a auto laser as well.
You've got an auto laser, yeah, which is a D20 for you as well.
I guess if there's a D20 in there, I can give it a shot, but it will not be very high.
You've also got photon torpedoes that someone can fire as well as the manned guns. That's also a D20 because everything is max upgraded.
Got an 8 total for my gun.
I got an 11.
Okay,
I got 30. Let's go.
Hey.
I've got. What have I got?
Is Mercury
17.
streaming this?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I've got a 17. It's actually quite nice.
Okay. Did anyone roll lower than a 7?
No.
Okay. So you all scored. If you scored lower than 15, you scored a glancing hit. If you scored higher than 15, you scored a decent hit on this big battleship. Who's firing the torpedoes?
I guess I would have fired a torpedo.
I got the higher
Like a
number, so
button.
I will fire the. Like torpedoes aren't complicated. It's just literally lock on,
No.
wait for it to stop beeping, and just press
Exactly.
the button.
That's why it makes sense. Because my fight is a D4, so for me to roll a 17, it must have been an easy task.
Those you fired two. Right, I have got interest. What color are your torpedoes?
Are they also shaped like carrots?
Yeah, I think they are. I think they are. I think
okay.
I'm scared.
Yeah, you fired two carrot-shaped torpedoes. Ironically, carrots are
Like
probably
green jets.
Yeah, green jets. Like the perfect shape for a torpedo, really.
It was always meant to be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that you've got slightly special torpedoes, and that the front of them have got drills. So they drill into the armor and then explode, as opposed to explode on contact. You watch as Summer, you fire these torpedoes. They bury themselves under one of the battleship cannons and blow it straight off the ship. Just attack the cannon from the ship.
Sarah will be like, I got it!
Coming back to that later.
You're doing great, Summer. Love you.
Thank you!
I'm gonna roll a d8 to see what part of the ship everyone else hit. You are all able, collectively, with the auto lasers and the remaining two laser turrets, are able to hit the command bridge of this droid ship and collectively blow it up. The ship goes dark because without a command bridge, there's no way to contact the central server. There's no way to contact the central server. It has no way of getting orders. And you just watch as this huge battleship just slowly turns off and becomes dormant. And that's kind of a thing that's going on all around you. A lot of the allies have realized, hang on a minute, if we shoot the command bridges and blow them up, these ships become pointless. So I'm going to roll for them to see how well they do as a group and how well Loshi does as a group. Ooh. So the Allied fleet does destroy a fair few of Loshi's ships, but they also lose an awful lot in the process. It's almost neck and neck. It is now getting to the point where all the ships are now coming into that range where they're about to start basically getting into like broadside range of each other. And there are a fair few Allied ships that are looking very, very bad. Namely, one of the humans' dreadnoughts, ironically named after the president, is looking pretty fucked. There's a lot of holes in the ship. A lot of floors have been evacuated and sealed off, the airlocks, and they're just starting to evacuate it. And that's happening all over. There's a fair few ships that are starting to evacuate into life pods as they're starting to get slightly wrecked. The moon hasn't fired yet. The guns on the moon, they're not quite in position. It's going to take a little bit longer for the moon to rotate slightly, so they've actually gotten... Loshi timed this very well. That moon needs to rotate before the guns are actually pointing at them. You see that Loshi's old command ship, noticing the carrot cake, kind of like pulls out of the formation so that it can actually get a lock on you. and it locks on to you with awful speed. Like, normally a lock-on takes a while to lock. It almost insta-locks you.
Can I activate stealth?
You can try. Give me a...
Don't want to be locked onto.
Give me... So here's the problem with stealth. Once someone knows you're there, it can be very difficult to disguise the signature. Give me a flight check for yourself, just yourself. And I'm going to do a brain check for the ship.
Oh, I explode.
Yes.
30.
Well, 30 beats 19. I was like, oh, I rolled quite well on that one for a ship. Yeah, the ship goes invisible and breaks the lock. What would you like to do? You are now invisible.
Do we want to break to the other side, or should I just pop up a few meters away and not get shot to shit?
Now's probably our chance. Everyone's looking bad.
So the Marines from the transport ships are now moving towards the kilometer arm, and they are landing at the very far end and are basically unloading as many troops as they can. There's a few guns on there. There's a few anti-ship guns that are really giving them trouble. And there's no ships nearby that could take shots at them. It's like every time a transport comes in to get close or drop more people off, the guns lock onto them. They have to basically fly off or get hit. Because to unload Marines, you've got to stay still, and that's a death sentence. When you've got those guns still looking around.
We want to drop the bomb off while we're.
But is Loshi like the ship that locked onto us? Do we know where Loshi is?
It's a fair assumption that Loshi's no longer in her old ship. She's inside the big station. It would be very foolish of her to put us up in a ship that could explode if you sneezed at it. She's only holding on to it probably for sentimental reasons.
So we'd have to find her.
I will say the reason why it was able to lock onto you so quickly was because it was using your Uber Eats codes
I figured.
to lock onto you.
Consequences of our actions.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so I'm flying towards this arm thing, and I think that the tentative plan is pick up the Marines that are there, drop off the glitter bomb, and blow it the fuck up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better plan. So.
We definitely have to blow up that area because
Yeah.
Marines can't land while they're shooting at them. And
Yeah.
I don't know. Murphy wants to at least pretend to be a hero. So
Yeah.
So everyone has.
She's live, so.
Exactly. So everyone has Frozen on stream. Fun fact, it says I've got 600 meg usage on thingy, but on the Mac it says I'm using 1.24 for OBS. You're all still popping up on stream. Everyone can hear you still. Again, it's just your images are frozen. So I'm just gonna.
It will fix itself.
It'll fix itself. Yeah. Oh no, there you go. I think I fixed
The
it.
subtitles are frozen too.
Oh yeah. It's,
No, there you go. I think I fixed it by telling DD Source to refresh itself.
oh, that's weird.
That's really weird.
Okay, so plan drop the rover on a turret.
Yes.
Why not?
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to say that this is going to need several checks. This is going to need a flight check from Swift to position the carrot cake in the right place. Someone is also going to have to time it and release the brake attacks on the landing craft, on the rover. That will take a brains check.
Yeah, what kind of... Oh, no, yeah, that should be 2 of us.
Yay!
Can I, hang on. I can... never mind. I'll let you guys roll first.
You all need to be a DC 10. It's not difficult.
All right then.
It's not difficult, but I mean, if you roll double 1,
You mean quadruple 1?
or quadruple 1 in your case, yes.
What is that?
What'd you get, Jesse?
18.
18.
18.
Nice.
24.
24. Okay, yeah. No, you easily do this. What does it look like as this carrot-shaped rover rigged with explosives and glitter drops on this large anti-ship cannon?
What does it look like? I guess just like... I imagine just like it just falls out of the sky, just random, like a meteorite kind of, and then just like there's just
Trail
like
behind.
yeah, glitter behind it, and then there's just like an explosion, and then there's just glitter everywhere. Yeah, everywhere.
Reminds me of those.
And just sort of like falls down, like.
Reminds me of worms. We're just calling stuff from the sky and just drops straight down.
Yes.
Yeah, it just comes straight down, drops the top of the cannon, blows it up, and then there's just this big circle sphere of glitter in every
it's
color.
like, like a dust, like a mushroom dust cloud,
Yeah.
but like is glitter.
I am going to roll for shenanigans. Give me a second. Right, listen to me, dice. Be high, so I can say I gave him a chance. That dice is no longer allowed to be rolled this session. The light reflecting off the glitter is enough to distract the sensors of other guns on the ship. And... Oh, really? You watch, so you blew up one of the cannons in the middle. You watch the 2 side cannons see the glitter as a threat, turn to fire at the glitter, but are then pointing at each other and basically blow each other up. So you have taken off all 3 guns that are slowing everyone down. Everyone can now unload. If you wanted to debark, this is a potential place you could debark. Or you could risk it and try flying further down the kilometer track and try getting off there. It's more of a case of how much backup do you want if you're going to be running in there.
We've got people on the ship, so...
You've got people on the ship. You also don't know how many droids are on this ship.
I mean, we can potentially have Guy have a go at disabling the droids.
Well, there is another pilot on the ship. If Swift wants to jump out with you, I will say this is a D20 pilot, so you're not going to worry about.
Not quite as good.
Not quite as good as Swift, but the best the Academy has to offer. If you want to get off at this point.
I mean, do we know, like, do we have any clue where on this sort of station Loshi is? Do we have any idea at all?
You know she'd be in the center somewhere. That's logical.
Okay.
Can we call her?
I mean, you can,
Hey, open up, we're here!
you can call her.
Yeah, send us location.
We're gonna adapt this, aren't we?
Okay. Are we really calling Loshi right now?
Are we?
Is this our plan?
Mercury will surprisingly be the voice of reason and say, I don't think we should let her track us even easier. Just say it.
That's a good point. Yeah, maybe we should. Can we have one of the droid ships, or one of the ships to follow us from the center?
You can. So what are you trying to get? A transport ship with marines or an actual fighting ship? The transports can't fight, and they only drop people off.
Right. I mean, we've got marines on our ship, so like.
Yes.
But what are they gonna do there now that the turrets?
So the turrets are gone. So what's happening now is all of the marines are getting off at the tip of this arm and are literally fighting their way to the center. It is going to be a kilometer slog.
So, do we want to bypass that ship while the droids are distracted and try and board somewhere else?
Yeah,
we can do
it's gonna
that.
be more risky to get further, but once we're on, I mean, now is the best time whilst they're distracted. There's all the
Yeah.
fighting going on in that arm.
Okay.
Awesome. I assume we're going to blast straight down the arm to try and find another place to drop off. Okay. How close is our comfort point? How close to the sphere do we want to get? Are we going to go right to the end, right to the front of the arm, and drop right at the front door?
If nobody tells Swift not to.
Basically get like 3/4 of the way, so like if I
Yeah.
don't know, if the front door is booby trapped, we at least see it.
Yeah, maybe
Awesome.
3/4 is good.
Okay. I need you to give me a flight check for the ship again. And anyone who wants to shoot along the way can give me a fight check.
Let's do this.
Okay,
Ooh.
let's give it a try.
Because the ship is definitely firing back. Ooh.
41
Great.
for the flight.
13
22 for my
me.
gun.
Yeah, 13 for my gun. Not great, but
14 for my gun as well.
19 for my gun.
Mercury.
Okay, so the good news is you
360 no scope.
all hit, because guess what? A station can't have a bloody flight check. It doesn't move fast enough. However, the gun's got 43.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Shields,
Um,
shields, 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 shields.
shield.
um, yeah, so you burn heat on the shield. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't. It was a glancing hit anyway. But yeah, you put your shields up. You burn some heat as you destroyed the 3 guns at the front, stopping them from landing. There are more further down the track, and as you're flying past, they're all taking pot shots. You collectively are able to destroy most of them as you fly past them. What you've essentially done is cleared the way for
Okay.
any other transporters that want to risk coming this close. You are about 200 meters away from the entrance. This would be the dropping off point if you didn't want to get right in front of them.
Yeah, I think so too. I'll go, if you're dropping off, I'll go first with my shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Swift joining the away party? That is the
What's going to
important
happen to the
question.
ship if I don't? Is it going to keep fighting, or is it just going to, like, wait here?
The ship is not going to wait here because it would be a sitting target. It is going to fly mostly evasive maneuvers until you call it. It will take shots if it can, but the priority is to avoid being hit. But stay close enough to you that should you need it, it can come back relatively quickly.
Yeah, right. Swift will grab some grenades and jump off with everybody else.
Who else are you bringing with you? So the Marines will jump off with you here as well. Who else are you bringing?
Can we just bring 1,000,000 penguin bots?
We're not leaving the Doctor.
No.
There's no way we're leaving the Doctor on this ship.
The bots could maybe be hacked, which just might not be
Oh,
I don't want to have like 100 angry baby bots going after
Waddling
us.
towards you, with just
No, I
spatulas
do
for
think-
hands.
Yeah. I do think that's a good point to bring like the doctor maybe in a droid suit.
Okay, so you're bringing the doctor in a droid suit. Okay.
Maybe if everyone agrees, but
Very happy to do that. Because I think Tala
Yeah.
Lo should probably come as well, otherwise, what's the point of her?
I mean, to be
true. I
fair,
mean-
she was happy in her asteroid temple.
yeah. I mean, we've also got we've got the Marines, and we've got Ryan.
You've
and
got
then we've the
Ryan, you've got
crew-
Private
the crew
Ryan,
that
yeah.
stays on the ship.
Yes, they've got crew that stays
We can
on
take
the ship.
Marines and yeah, we'll take Ryan and the Marines, and then I mean Ryan can also. We've got 2 more droid costumes. Whoever wants it. So, like,
I think Ryan looks at them and is just like, I think I'll just stay with the Marines
okay.
in
Okay.
fight.
Fair.
Someone's got to. He's like, someone's got to command them. And like one of the Marines is like, "You're a private. We all outrank you."
Oh, poor Ryan.
Oh, poor Ryan.
Someone's gotta command you, Ryan. Guess it's them.
Okay, so you stuff the doctor in a droid suit.
Yes.
While combat's going on, there are lasers and explosions and guns firing everywhere. You're just there putting a droid suit on on the doctor.
Put it on himself.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think he wants to willingly put it on.
Well,
What type of droids do you envisage him being trapped in? I don't have it in my head, but I don't want to say it, it's too funny.
Service droid?
I was thinking of those like trash can droids of Star Wars, the square, like the, the square ones.
Yes. Yes, you'll hate it.
Like, say hello to trash can droid. Like, why am I trash? Because you literally are trash.
It would be like it's good armor. It's armor for so you don't get shot.
think about it, the doctor kind of created this problem.
Yeah.
With him and experience the world.
The doctor's kind of like, but I don't need to. They won't shoot at me.
Why not?
I'm their
Are you
creator.
so sure? Yeah, but don't you think Loshi might have overridden that?
I don't think she's smart enough.
Does she still think you're dead?
Yes.
Also, the droids aren't the only people out there that want to kill you.
Who else could be there wants to kill me?
With that.
Yeah, it's a slight problem, but yeah, it's a good point. She thinks you're dead, so it would be a good surprise if you're in a droid suit, and then at the end could be like take the thing off, and be like,
glitter.
"Hello, I'm here."
Fine.
You
I'll
can be
put
like,
the.
this is my master plan.
I'll put the.
Yeah.
He puts the helmet on.
Perfect.
You now have a waddling robotic trash can. Following you.
Great.
I think
Should
what the doctor does in combat. I think what he does in combat is that if he sees combat, he just sort of like lowers his legs and things plops onto the ground and just becomes static.
Right, fair enough.
Should I shapeshift into one of the droids?
Might be smart.
You see Ryan who pipes up and goes, "That might not be so smart. If you're going to look like one of the droids and you're surrounded by Marines who are shooting
yeah.
droids,
True. Good point.
they may start thinking you're a droid."
What if you shaped it into Loshi?
And
Then they're definitely gonna shoot me.
No, but like if you tell the people here right now, when we go in, if you don't shape it into Loshi, because any droids we come across then, they might not. They might
I'll
think
just be
you're...
like, stop.
Yeah, exactly. Once we've had a few from all the people there, we can maybe...
You can try it. I will use an adversity token to do
Fine.
that.
you shapeshift into a 6'2" avian bird woman with very bright red feathers.
I'm in the dress.
Are we keeping the dress, are we?
I think I can only shapeshift my body. I don't think I can affect anything that is put onto my body.
Okay, so you're still wearing the dress. Okay.
Nice.
So Summer's running out first.
Yes, with my shield.
With your shield. Give me a flight check. Oh, well, that's low.
Let me see. Plus, that's a 21.
Yeah, no, you get critical success on that. They rolled a 2. Yeah, as the doors open to disembark, you just literally open the shield up and just immediately like repel away a bunch of laser fire. As some of the droids on the ground start to open fire, which none of them hit.
Can I? How many are there?
There's 4.
When we get out? Can I like try and run to have them follow me, and so they like maybe chase after me and then clear the way for the others that way?
Ooh.
You could do. Give me another flight check. Okay, that's better, but
am I getting shot at right now as well?
yes.
And when I run away? Okay. So that would be 14?
Yeah, no, these droids can't hit you. You're sort of watching as these droids try and fire and lock onto you as you run away. They do start to follow you. But you notice as they start to follow you around the corner, there are more droids here.
Okay. Well, I am when I run and I sort of follow, I will sort of like make like a whistling sound to the others so they should come out now if I wanted to.
I mean,
Because like I can't hold them up forever.
Yeah. To be fair, the second the Marines even like get to the ramp, it's like really quiet, and all of a sudden there is just gunfire coming out of the side of the ship, as they start peppering the droids, which they effortlessly dispatch of. Turns out these Marines are good Marines. They're not the bad kind. They're not stormtroopers, so you're okay. They can actually hit targets. Yeah, so they hit all the droids that were chasing you and disembark. As Mercury, Toolbox, and Swift jump off as the last set, you see that the carrot cake folds up the ramp and basically takes off. You can call it back to attack if you want it to.
Can we go for a teleport as well if we need one?
In theory, yes, assuming you're not too deep into the complex so they can't get a lock on you. As long as they've got a lock on you, they can pull you back. You notice very quickly that, yes, the Marines killed those droids, but more droids are appearing very, very quickly.
I'm in charge of you. Stop.
Let me roll their brains to see if they can figure this one out. Give me a DC.
Like, that they have to...
Give me a DC 7 charm check. Why?
I believe in you.
I will say you can add +2 to this. You are convincing, but you are still technically a...
4.
Have you got enough adversity to
Oh.
Wait,
boost yourself
I
up?
can get it up to 6.
wait, hang on. Hang on, one sec. There you go, check it
Hey.
There you
So
go.
the bullshit begins.
I'm using my 2 and then that one.
Okay. The droids, like, aim at you. Then they stop for a second. Then they wince. Like, there's pained expressions on these little droid faces as they're trying to work out, is this the real Loshi?
How many of them are there?
At this point, about 20 of them. More of
darn
them. Literally, what is happening right now is more droids are running to the scene, and as they see Loshi, they sort of stop. So you've got this kind of like tidal wave of droids kind of like joining this kind of like what moment.
Get out of the way, we're coming through.
I'm gonna look for like an air vent or service
Yeah, I
duct
was
or
gonna
any
say
kind of
that.
Exactly what I was
alternative way
gonna
to
say.
catch them while
I
they're
was thinking the
confused.
same thing because I've got a thing to that as well. So I would also like to find an escape route specifically because I get pluses to that.
I'm going to say you don't have to look particularly hard for this. I'm going to make you roll for it. There are vents on either side of this tramway that you can kind of jump on and get under if you want to start going under the droids. The Marines are going to stay here and try and establish a beachhead, and they're going to radio for more ships to try and drop people off as time goes on.
Okay, makes sense.
What is more importantly, if you're all jumping into the event, what is Toolbox doing? Because that's the important thing right now. They
You're needed
are.
elsewhere.
They
Go away.
are. You here.
Smack one.
It-
Randomly hit them.
You hear one of the droids is like, stand by, contacting central server for instructions.
I'm
And
the central server.
you hear about a second later the tannoy come online, and you hear Loshi's rather irritated voice sort of go, "I'm right here in central control. Why are you asking me if I'm on the sky deck?"
I grab toolbox and pull it to the vent.
I will.
That is the real one.
Yeah, at this point you can sort of hear, like shots going off like everywhere. But as you walk deeper down these trenches, the shots start to get quieter and quieter. There's less of it going on at this point. But you are able to sneak under the front door and into the facility proper. The Marines are doing a very good job, actually. They are rolling a lot better than Hedge originally anticipated in the notes. So they are actually making progress towards the front door themselves. Once you're in the facility, you hear a huge bang, and the station like shake for a second as the Marines have reached the front door. There is a lot of panic. If anyone would like to, then give me a brains check. The DC of which is 12.
I'm never making that
3.
one.
Seven.
I have
Two
to
D20.
explode, but I'll give it a shot, but I have to explode, which I do not.
7.
7, 6, 3. Okay. You don't know what's going on right now. You can see the droids are very confused. A bit more confusion than normal. But you can't quite figure out why.
We know where Loshi is.
You know
She just
Loshi's
told
in...
us.
Yes, Loshi's in central control. Slight problem with the droid ship. They're not very well signed. Signs are a bit useless for droids, and Loshi doesn't really go around the ship or station that much. So she doesn't really need signage. There are terminals everywhere. If you'd like to find a terminal to jack.
That sounds like a good idea for somebody with a higher brains check.
Yeah, same.
Let me look at
Last
the...
brains check. great, but I could try again.
There's a DC 15 to get into the network.
One of them exploded.
Okay, well, you're definitely getting critical on this then.
Hold on, I can do math. 33.
Okay. You are able to, with this one terminal, breach the majority of the network. This is what you know. The central processing server for the droid is underneath central control. Central control is, as it sounds, in the middle, behind the biggest layers of defenses. This is laid out like a circular maze, like different rings that you have to go through to get to the center, and each one is very heavily fortified. It's almost like Loshi was expecting a fight at some point and tried to make it as difficult as possible for people to get to the center. On that level of success, I will say that anytime you come up to a gate, you know a way around it. So you don't have to fight it head on. However, what I will also say on that range check is that would mean that the Marines would have to take the gate on full power. So if you could do something to weaken them along the way, that might just help. If you're being pragmatic about this and want to help save potential casualties, any sort of chaos you can cause as you go in might give them more of an opening. Mechanically, I'm going to say that this is a hint that the less damage you do, the longer it'll take the Marines to get to you in the center. And that might be useful.
So we definitely want to at least, like, destabilize a couple of these gates, smash some stuff, sabotage things, open an airlock or two. I got a baseball bat. Let's go to town.
Oh yeah, we could do the baseball bat. We can use that.
You do have the reality-bending baseball bat. If you land a
We
hit
can make
with
the grenade bigger with it.
yeah, you very much could do that. You could do that.
Wait! Grenade! Make it bigger and full of glitter.
Yes.
Awesome. So there are 5 gates you've got to get through. Each one is protected by several turrets and an entire squadron of droids. These are heavily reinforced for a reason. You can just crawl through vents and get your way around it without having to fight them. If you want to sabotage them, I will take a check of your choice, and you can tell me how that helps you sabotage what you want to sabotage. The difficulties will get harder the deeper you go in. If you fail a check, it will make subsequent checks harder.
Ooh.
As the droids will start changing.
Where does the DC start?
The DC starts at 5 and ratchets up.
So we definitely need to sabotage at least the first gate, and probably just bust up the second gate.
I'm set on a good number of adversity.
I've got a couple.
I have a good
things
amount
go
of
wrong.
channel points.
I can buy one more.
I could buy 6 more.
Wow.
Wow.
If I'd
Okay,
have known
great.
this, I'd have upped the price.
And then I could have undone that. Like. Oh man. Okay.
Yes, I forget you have mod access. You can produce a price like 10. Pick a roll, any roll.
Okay.
Yes. Choose your stat. Tell me how you think that relates to sabotaging this. And then it's DC 5, if you'd be so kind.
Is that like we each choose a stat, or
Yeah. You don't have to all do the same
Okay.
thing.
jam
Well
it.
then,
Oh no, what do I do?
Now 14.
14,
for
okay.
brains.
For brains. How would you use your brains to sabotage this first gate?
Gonna hack it.
Yeah, okay. I will say that that's a success for this gate. You use your brains to hack the 2 larger turrets and use them to destroy the droids. And then the gate itself. So you can blast through. It's gate 1. Gate 2 is now DC 8.
hmm.
I
got
will
that.
say, remind me
Yeah.
what Summer's top stat is.
I've got 2. I've got flight and grit.
You could use your shield with grit to essentially almost quote unquote Captain America this. And like,
I was thinking that. I was like, if I get the things to fire at me, I can hold up a shield and have them like
yes,
have it like.
that would be a grit check because that takes some stamina to be able to do that.
Okay. And then with that I do get to add my.
Yeah,
shield
you get to add a
right?
shield +2 to it. Yeah.
So that is 20.
Oh, easily. You just watch as Summer kind of walks out deliberately. And they all like none of them fire until Summer stops walking.
Just stand there in the middle with my shield, just
Yep.
like just holding it like that.
Like the second that Summer raises the shield, then they open fire. And you effortlessly like reflect them back, including the turrets, which are much like the laser beams from these turrets are almost the size of your shield. Like if you were 1 or 2 centimeters off, this probably would have hurt you. But you effortlessly did this. Just that.
I guess there's like a sense of fearlessness as well. Like as soon as like walks in, like after that, like the what they had the whole the revelation or whatever. Like as soon as she walks in, like fearlessly, just hold up the shield, just stands there like putting her weight into it as they fire.
This isn't cowardly Summer.
No.
This is battle hardened, doing this for my parents Summer.
Yeah, doing it for the galaxy and my friends and you know everyone I love.
Not to get grounded.
Not to get around.
You can't ground me.
You can't ground me if I saved the universe.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
a galactic hero. You wouldn't ground a galactic hero, would you, Dad?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Summer effortlessly gets you through the second gate. The DC is now 11.
Do we want to do more gates, or do we want to go to the vents?
I'm happy to take whatever there's the last gate we want to do.
I
Okay, so we're doing all the gates then.
I'm quite a large dice pool for one thing in
I
particular.
will say that you
Okay.
just because you did one gate does not mean if you've done one gate you can do another gate. This isn't the case of you all get to do one. However, if you repeat the same trick twice, it will become even harder.
Okay. All right. What's the DC at now for the
11.
Gate 3? 11.
If Summer was to do the shield again, and if Toolbox was to try and hack again, it would become 15.
Okay.
But if we come up with something
But if you come up with
else-
something else,
This is where we need violence. I'm gonna look at like all the control panels, the machinery, all that kind of stuff, and be like, what if I just turn this into cotton candy with the bat? What's gonna happen? I don't know. Let's find out and just violently swing at everything.
give me a DC 11 fight check.
Let's go.
I have a backup brains roll ready to go.
So, So Mercury's gonna, with confidence, be like, primary school rounders champion, let's do this, and start swinging with my 5.
You take
My brain's like, oh, stop.
and I will say that you take minor damage before Toolbox pulls you back.
Fair.
So you are slightly hurt. Nothing critical, nothing major, but you are in slight pain. What does Toolbox want to do? With your
So
backup check.
What's the setup again of what we're looking at?
So exactly the same kind of setup. You've got 2 turrets, but there's more droids here this time.
So I got a 22 for brains.
That would allow you to push through with the hack again.
That's true.
But I will warn you that the 3rd hack difficulty will become 20.
Yeah. Let's do. Could I like? Are the turrets? They're like no one. Is someone manning the turrets, or are they powered by themselves?
They're powered by themselves. They're automatic turrets. It doesn't make sense for droids to man turrets. That's a robot commanding a robot. Cut the middleman out.
Would I be able to like throw something into? No.
Oh no, I
just
think I get what you're getting at.
And like have them shoot.
I think what
into
you
the door.
do, you take a grenade out, you pull Mercury back, get Mercury to swing at the grenade, and turn it into a bright, like a really bright neon-y color. Throw it out, and since we've already learned that droids don't seem to like glitter, they sort of lock onto it, and you do the trick of throwing it in the middle, so everyone blasts the center, and it ends up almost killing everyone there in the destruction. They go crazy for they're like cats with lasers. Just, the second they see light, they just immediately go for it. So you blow up all the droids and the turrets, then shoot themselves and shoot the gates, and you blast through. I'm going to say we'll take a break there. Everyone will get a drink. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for the final sections of this adventure. So for the last time in this series, be right back. welcome back. Time for more chaos. So, 3 gates down, 2 more left. Standard DC is now 14.
I might.
If you have intelligence, you might work out that the 5th gate's DC is 17.
I don't have intelligence, so.
I don't do number. What is number?
So what was it now? Is it 14?
It's 14.
and then 17.
I'm okay. I might have an idea.
I mean, I can take this one and then we can just bypass 5 if we want, right?
I think that's fine. Like, if we take down
Yeah.
4 gates, that's plenty of time for the soldiers.
I mean, can we work together on something?
I never said you couldn't. Use their brass.
Because Swift is very fast, right?
Mhm.
And Summer also. I have like the escape artist thing, and
Yep.
also I've got quite a good flight too. If we just both like sort of zigzag, like, and try and like get the droids to shoot at each other and then shoot at the. If we try and sort of zig and zag through to have them like shoot at each other as we go, and then have the last one shoot at the. Is that a thing that we could do? Unless you had other ideas, obviously.
Happy to try that.
You can try it. I will say the DC becomes 10 for both of you since you're working together. No, I'll say 9. The DC is 9 because you're working together. However, you both have to pass.
Can I also like, because so I've got the escape artist, which basically hiding place escape routes. Can I like use it in a way to like find like the quickest routes like between the droids? Is that something I could do?
Yeah, add another +2 to your roll.
That's a +3.
A +3.
Or I can do that plus. I can do that +3 one. But,
No, do +3. I thought it was +2.
And they are also shooting at me. So.
Yes.
I got a 38.
Wow. I got what's the DC again? Sorry.
9. Because you're working together.
I make that. That's math 13.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, you both run through. Swift, almost like bloody Sonic the Hedgehog, just kind of like jumping up and jumping off droids, get them to shoot each other. The turrets are a bit more difficult to get to shoot each other because they're elevated. So I think like there's a point where like Summer like puts her arm down and like yeets Swift into the air. So they both shoot each other and you avoid the laser. That's gate 4. So gate 5 is 17.
All right. Swift is gonna say to everybody, like, you guys go on through the vents. I got this one. And he's gonna sort of crawl. Huh?
What are you gonna do?
Right, I got it. Don't worry.
No,
You
I
gave
know.
up.
I'm worried. Now I'm worried. What do you do? We need to
I mean,
know.
hang around if you really want. So what
Are you
Swift is
gonna
doing,
go
he's gonna crawl through the vents over
Okay.
top of some of the droids
Mm-hmm.
and just sort of get a good look inside their heads and things. And then he's gonna crawl a little bit further over and just sort of drop down from the vents in full view of them. And say to them, it's sort of something along the lines of, "You guys still use i3s? I can make better chips than that in my bedroom." And then just fucking book it and lead these guys on a wild goose chase around the station.
Why?
Nice.
Okay. Give me the DC 17 flight check.
You got
Come on,
this.
come on.
Math 34.
Oh yeah, you
Wow.
easily do it.
Okay, never mind.
Easily do it. I say what happens is you chase on this goose chase, going slow enough that they can keep up. You run them right into the Marines. who just dispatch them, and then before they can say thank you or anything, you've already like scooted off and are back with the group. As you crawl under the fence and get through gate 5, only the turrets are left there now. And that's they can deal with that. They got rocket launchers. They can deal with that.
I'm 12.
I'm 12. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Swift has a lot of fingers. You crawl out of the vents and enter central control. Now, 2 options how you want to approach this. There are ladders that will let you duck straight down into the control unit, which is where the droid's orders are coming from. Or you've got Loshi atop her throne, which has now been restored back to what it was originally, not a wooden stool. She's had enough of that game.
You
Go
could,
with the Loshi.
Enough.
Mercury's got like an evil good enough face, like, yeah, I think spin up is a great idea. Yeah.
The player brain says no, and the character brain says yes. Okay, well, should we be smart about who goes with who?
I can go up top and kick Loshi's ass. Whoever else wants to fight can do that.
Look,
The smart people go downstairs and do smart things to the.
you know
Oh,
the
very
only reason Mercury is suggesting this is because they want to one-on-one Loshi.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not very smart. I can protect, though, whoever needs it. So.
I take the baseball bat and give it to you to hold in your other hand. And be like, I need you to keep me safe. Like, I'm gonna beat her up, but if like I lose, like jump in there and watch. Like, really.
Okay, I can try and do that. So I guess I'll go.
Swift pulls out his 2 pistols. He's like, all right, $2. I guess I'm giving you cover fire while you hack.
Yay.
This is great.
We'll resolve the hacking first. You drop down into the control center. It's just row after row after row of computers and computers and more switches and more wires. To be honest, you can't tell if you're actually going anywhere or if the scenery is just moving on a loop as you keep moving. It's just that uniform. One slight problem. There doesn't seem to be any way you can interface with. It's just rows and rows of computers.
One, I can just fuck it up.
Can I talk to them?
You can talk to it. It does open a port for you to communicate. The problem is, it's difficult to converse with. This is a AI. And it was written to interact with other computers, not necessarily droids or sentient beings. So it's speaking garbage.
I get shapeshift into a computer and
I shapeshift to a Windows 98 PC.
I don't understand computer language.
Okay. Give me a brains check. The DC is 15.
Okay. I exploded.
Nice.
That one's cocked. Hold on. Okay, so that is a 33.
You are able to interface with the machine. You quickly learn how to interface. I mean, you've interfaced with Guy before, so you kind of have a bit of an idea. There is a slight problem. Loshi has already put in some safeguards to stop you from just telling the AI to blow everything up. The AI
But I'm
cannot...
Loshi.
even herself, you cannot give it a command that would force it to harm itself. That would deliberately force itself to harm itself. There are about 4,000 nodes in this server. You could overload them one by one, but for a droid, even with your brains, that would take a while.
I just give it a command that's like impossible to achieve.
You try. Unfortunately, it's a little bit smarter, and once it realizes something can't be solved, it'll stop trying to solve it. This is a slightly more intelligent AI. Well, actually, I say slightly. It's quite intelligent. You do notice there are ports that allow external things to connect. Obviously, it's using transmitters to transmit orders to other droid ships.
We didn't bring any version of Guy with us, right?
I don't think any of you
I think
took.
we have the shoulder.
You have the shoulder.
I have the shoulder bot.
I think, yeah, someone has a shoulder bot, but you can connect to the carrot cake from here if you wanted to. I'm guessing you're about to tell me you want to introduce this AI to Guy.
Yeah, maybe they'll hit it off.
You
Is this AI like really pretty by any chance? Somehow.
I mean, you can change its appearance.
Make it look really pretty.
Yes.
You open up a port so that the carrot cake can interface with it, and I am going to roll for Guy. Now, historically, every time I do this, something horrific happens. Now, statistically speaking, I shouldn't roll badly. And I rolled shit.
Yay!
It's not a nat 1, thank God. But it's about as close to a nat 1 you can get without being a nat 1. We would call that a natural 2. Guy interfaces with this AI and is like, ooh, you're pretty. What's in your capacitors? And you notice that Guy starts to take over all the nodes one by one by one by one by one, a bit like how he did in the space station. And he starts to take over the station.
You get it, buddy.
As he takes over the station, he's like, why am I being given all these stupid commands? Like, all these droids keep pinging me, asking me for orders.
Give him some orders.
Okay.
They can make as many burgers as you want.
You watch as I'm gonna roll a d4 and see what command he gives them. I've got a couple in mind.
We could have a giant
Okay.
Uber Eats station.
Guy fires one word to every single droid in the entire galaxy that's connected to this thing. It's 5 letters.
Dance.
Dance.
I don't know why. I had a feeling it was that.
Flash mob.
Yeah,
Glitter,
you.
glitter.
Yeah, you watch as around the galaxy, every single droid just starts dancing and doing really bad versions of differing dances, including the robot, which you think a droid would be good at, but somehow they're still able to fuck it up. Yes, these really scary battle droids are now trying to do the can-can and failing it and falling over, or they're trying to tango with each other and smashing into walls. The Marines are very confused. The ships are trying to do little spirals in like donuts, and no one is firing. Even Loshi's personal droids next to her are also breaking down. To a very confused Loshi, who has no idea what's going on.
And then I show up and look like her, and she's even more confused.
Just gets on the elevator in the middle and just rises up to the center of the room.
Hello.
Loshi growls in this deep growl of hatred. Raises her gloved hand, clicks her fingers, and the dancing droid just disintegrates.
Yo,
Oh, no. You Thanos stuffing things.
they didn't deserve this.
Wasn't that bad?
Why? I was going to say, why is it always youth 4, but
I gave you a chance.
you did, and now I'm going to beat the ever-living crap out of you.
Good luck with that. Loading the rifle already.
As you load your rifle, quick, gone.
Can I do something with that to make can I if I have the rainbow gun, can I just
You do?
whack it and turn it back into Mercury's gun?
Yeah,
And
you
hand
can
it
do that.
over?
Yeah,
There you go, Mercury.
It's like, really?
Yes, really.
Yeah.
Or what, are you scared? Are you scared of the gun?
She clicked her fingers and tries to make the bat disappear, but it doesn't. There's a look of visible frustration on her face, and she's like clicking over and over again, and it's just not disappearing.
Listen, you wanted
like-
to fight Mercury before, right? Now's your chance. Go back away now.
At that word, she just runs at Mercury. Just full on
Okay, let's go! Let's go! This is the moment.
Give me
Oh,
a
goodness.
flight check.
Flight, eh? Alright, give me a sec.
Go.
My flight can't be that bad.
Can I be
Hey,
standby to get in if needed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
Explodes. 8.
Hey. Okay.
12. Let's do this.
Do you want to know what she rolled on her fight?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Do
Oh
I
no.
know?
8.
Oh.
Heck yeah.
He was not ready for that. I just need to read the rules of her race again, because I have them at the bottom of the page. Because she has her own adversity tokens.
No. Evil tokens.
I will.
Okay.
If needed, I can just
Um,
stand at the sideline and scare you off.
She goes to throw a punch at you, and you just effortlessly like lean back to avoid it. It's now your turn. You can fight back.
Yeah, all right, we're doing this. As I kind of like have leaned back, like kind of stretching and stirring myself a little bit, placing the rifle on the ground so that it's recording everything, because my fans have to see this. I'm gonna swing at her, my fist shaped like hammers. Okay. 13. Right. Yeah, okay, 13.
Wait, wait. I can cheer you on. I can cheer you on. So you get like plus. I think. Yeah, you get +2. I spent the one at 18. You get +2, so it's 15 then.
It's 15, is it?
Nice.
Yeah.
I just need to check the. Where is the combat book? The differences. Hang on. Do 15 minus fudge cake. Oh, fudge cake. That is that is okay. I will narratively describe what has just happened. You rolled a 15. She rolled a 2. The difference is 13. 13 or higher is death.
Oh no!
However,
Yeah.
she's going to burn the glove to turn it into a minor injury. You fling this hammer at her, this hammer-shaped goo hand, and she holds the glove up. It shatters the glove and knocks both of you back.
What are you made of? Goddamn.
Yeah. What the hell?
That was a contingency I had not anticipated.
See, you've already done it. We've already done it.
She gets knocked back, looking very shocked. She is going to come in and attack again.
Oh.
I need a flight check.
If I die here, fellas. 5.
I can once again cheer you on. But also, I will
Anybody
say,
can assist with
actually,
AT, right?
I did say also I'm standing on the
Yes.
sideline to intervene if I think, like, if I have a sense that something's going really
I'm
wrong.
going to say
I can jump
you
in.
get the sense that it's going to wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna jump right in front of Mercury with my shield and try and block the incoming attack.
I'm going to make it I'm going to make the DC of this. This is a grit check. I'm going to make it the difficulty of the difference between the attacks. You need to beat a 9.
I've got a 19.
That'll do it.
Nice.
What would have been a punch that would have seriously injured Mercury is just like hit by the shield. As you like raise it and move into block. Mercury, is your turn.
Wait, can I say one
Yep.
one thing? I'll be like, I could have been in your corner.
Yeah.
And then step away.
She's not impressed. Not impressed.
Didi, if you want it, Swift is willing to throw you his pistol, the Death Ray one that can't be negated by giving up improvements.
We got the death ray.
Yeah, I picked it up
Yep.
like 6 episodes ago when we blew
Yep.
up that space station.
Yes.
At
The best part
one
is, like,
time.
Like Mercury's like super tempted, actually. Like, I should have stand there, but no. I'm gonna try and like wrap around and like restrain Loshi and like kind of stop her from moving. Essentially, like,
Okay.
we need to stop this.
Give me a fight check. Flight versus her flight.
Oh no, that's the. Well, I'm not using that dice anymore. I got a 4.
She got a 6.
I Alright.
So you try and grapple her, and she like backpedals away. She is now going to attack. However, she's going to attack Summer.
Oh no.
Okay. Sure.
How
Why not?
weird.
You need I need a flight check from you.
Oh.
Actually, no. No, because it can be flight or grit.
It's fine. It's both the same dice.
Oh, okay. You need to be an 18.
That is 1 second. Math. So that's an 11, but I also have my armor that I can sacrifice one. for
So
the
you
hit.
don't need to worry about sacrificing because it's not a kill shot. You only need to sacrifice it if it would kill you.
Okay, that's fine.
I
Okay,
have enough
I'll-
AT
yeah,
if
I'll-
you want an assist.
I mean, I have AT as well. I could, but also
I mean,
I don't want to spend.
It's
all of
a standard injury.
That's
This
fine. It's fine. That's fine. I don't. I feel like Summer, being Summer, wouldn't.
Regenerate.
Yeah, but also like she knows pain, so like
Yeah.
it's not. She's not afraid of it. So I feel like
Yeah.
she would.
So, yeah, like Loshi runs up to you, and basically what high kicks you in the chin.
Yeah, that's fine.
Your grit is going to go down by 1.
That's okay.
While
Wait, down
you're
by one
injured.
die.
No, down by just -1.
Oh, okay.
Because you're now injured.
Okay, minor injury, right?
Yes. If any of you want to attack, now is your time.
I can't
Please.
attack.
Is that you
I mean,
nodding
I
to
have the
want to
bats
attack, or are you
still.
nodding as in you want help?
Help, attack, whatever.
I have the bat still for anyone who wants the bat, but because I cannot, my fight is a D4, so I don't think I should be the one to
I got
attack.
a
Are
death
we?
ray.
Am I there? Or
Yeah.
You're there.
have we made it up there?
You're
You're
there.
there.
You're there in the dress.
Oh yeah. I'm here as Loshi in a dress, and all of a sudden a gun comes up on my shoulder, and I'll shoot her.
Go for it. Go for it. Loshi shooting Loshi.
I will see Loshi going for Summer and sort of just instinctively like pull out his death ray from his holster and take a shot.
I got a 7.
Oh no.
I also got a 7.
She rolled a 9.
Guys. Oh.
Rude.
I can.
Can I?
You
cheer
can.
on,
Wait, hold on.
Wait, I can do
So
both of them.
I
and then
am going to
What
be.
happens when they are?
I'm going to be a little bit of a dick and say that in
Okay.
combat they're snap decisions. They're not combat is
Can we
snap.
spend our own AT on snap decisions?
I believe you can't.
Oh, can I lucky a snap decision?
You're lucky a snap decision.
Yeah, I'm gonna lucky that. I'm gonna lucky that.
Okay.
I gifted in what in
I mean-
circuit.
But also, I can also like I'm in if I'm constantly cheering the others on. So you get like a +2 from me as well, Toolbox.
Yay.
So you have a 10 now, then I think, don't you?
Mhm.
Yeah. What's the swift half?
I failed to improve my roll with lucky.
Aww.
In that case, then, Toolbox hits Lofi with your shoulder gun. It grazes her. It's a minor injury. She looks angry, pissed off, very pissed
Why are you
off.
hitting yourself?
And is anyone looking around while this fight is going on? Is everyone like focused on Loshi and trying not to get hit?
I am focused on protecting my friends. That's literally all I'm doing right
I
now.
could be looking around.
Yeah, you for the first half you've been sort of in the sidelines
Yeah,
anyway.
Yeah, I
Um,
think yes. Swift and Toolbox
Yeah.
have a bit of distance.
Okay.
So
You notice a lone stationary droid bin standing very still
Oh no.
in the middle of all of this.
Oh, great.
I am gonna roll a flight check for the doctor.
I was here.
Yeah, you brought the
Wait, how
doctor
did
with
he
you.
get here? Wait, how did he get here?
Oh,
I didn't think he'd
doctor.
make it this
Oh,
far.
doctor.
Oh no.
You see the doctor springs out. It's like a ha-ha moment, and then trips over the droid shoe and just face palms the ground.
Oh no.
He rolled a 1 on his flight check.
I mean, it tracks for him, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he face palms into the ground. And you sort of see Loshi goes, "What? But you're supposed to be dead. I killed you."
Yeah, you couldn't even do that right.
Yeah, you're really bad at the supervillain thing, like really.
Yeah.
He's
the-
really
like,
good at it. He's like textbook supervillain. You're kind of meh.
And the doctor like brushes his jacket off as he gets up. It's like a ha 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 ha. Yes, that's what you thought, but as part of my really evil, clever plan, I found a way to survive, and now I'm here to put an end to this because this is my scheme, not yours. That sounds about right.
Sure. I
And-
guess.
I-
If that makes you feel better, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the Marines are gonna be here any second to shoot the fuck out of whoever's in charge.
Um,
Yeah.
You went to our
You-
slumber party.
you watch as Loshi jumps back and begins backflipping back to the throne.
A bit much.
Flashback.
Um,
Wow. Okay.
Swift's instinct. I don't know what she's doing, but I want to get to the throne before her.
Give me a flight. Give me a flight check. You need to be a 19. He is fast.
Come on, come on, come on. You're faster, come on.
That's a 20.
You arrive a couple of seconds before her. What would you like to do?
Sit on it.
Sit on it? Okay.
Sit on it.
You sit on the throne. She backflips, sees you there, and it's like, that's cute, but I don't actually need to sit down. Both sides of the throne.
Try and cover as much of it as I can with all my fingers.
Oh
You see that she's like, I don't need to sit down, and tries to press a button on the left-hand side of the throne. You're going to try and block it. So give me a fight check.
Oh no, I'm not as good
Come
at this.
on, come on.
You've got to beat a 12.
I'm gonna use lucky
Okay.
because that was a 1.
Oh no. Okay.
That was another 1.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
so
no.
unfortunate.
Oh no.
Get rid of that dice now.
Yeah, you go over. You go over there for the session.
Can I like
Um,
go? Can I see that this? Like, if I see this, can I at least run towards them? I don't know what's gonna happen, but I want to.
You can run. You won't be able to get there in time, but you can run.
I will try to get as close as possible. At least.
You run. She presses the button. You see the front where you came in opens up. And behind the throne opens up the laser.
The
It's
one
fun.
that's gonna fuck up the black hole.
Yes. You look, she hasn't got a perfect shot. The Nick station is still blocking half of it. And she's just kind of goes, well, since the Marines are going to be here in a minute, I might as well go all in.
Is the laser like is like part of it inside? Like it's always like on the outside of the.
It's inside. It's literally behind you.
Can I?
So
Can I am the bat. Can I hit him with the bat?
Do it.
Can I have it and then shoot bubbles instead?
Amazing.
Yeah.
I just like I turn around and see it and just grab the bat and just
Give me
hit it and
give
it's
me
like
a flight check.
Okay. Oh god. Okay, come on. Okay,
If Loshi tries to stop her, I'm gonna try and grab Loshi.
I mean, you've got to
do
beat
I
a
add anything? What do I beat?
9.
15.
Yeah, Lumpy tries to go for you. Just cannot reach you in time. Kind of like rugby jumps forward, try and stop you, misses completely. You hit the beam. And as it reaches the top of its firing sequence, it fires ginormous ass bubbles the size of meteorites. Everyone watching in the fleet watches in utter confusion as a big, you can hear on the radio, just like, yeah, sir, no, can we confirm that definitely is bubbles? Yes, no, you are right, that is bubbles. Just wanted to check, thought I was going delirious. No, can't confirm, they are ginormous bubbles, sir. Are they dangerous bubbles? Unsure. And you see that
they're like bubbles, and like with like their edge is like filled like a glittery, so it's like if you pop them, like glitter would come out.
I'm gonna roll for shenanigans. As the bubbles come out, you see that the Allied fleet kind of like starts playing a game of like shooting the bubbles. Because there's no more droids to worry about now.
Amazing.
They're all dancing in the glitter
Yeah,
bubble
exactly.
rain.
They're dancing in the glitter rain. I want to put It's Raining Men on, but I get a copyright strike.
Oh my god.
Glitter.
But yes, you have done it. Though she's on the floor, looking like she's about to have a teenage drop temper.
I think Summer, like, because considering she's like right next to her, Summer would just look down at her and like hold the bat out and like hold it against like the side of her cheek, like, and just be like, "You lost. Just give up now. Go yourself."
Why should I give up?
Hit her with the bat.
Really?
Break the bat before she
else?
takes it.
I'm holding it like away, just like against like the side of her cheek, but I've only held it like there and then pulled it up again, just. Like just like a gentle like prod, and then just on my shoulder like that. You just what else is there to do for you right now?
Just stop rubbing it in.
It's fine to you can admit defeat. It's fine. Also, so far, I will tell you, no one of the Marines knows yet it's you. You can run still, and not get in trouble. They don't know what they're looking at.
Why would I do that?
To not end up in prison?
Because you want to live.
Or maybe die?
You can just go jump through the Nyx gate and go to Seoul.
Honestly, I hear it's lovely that side.
Yeah, you wanted to explore, right? You wanted to adventure. You never got to, so maybe now you can.
You don't have to
They got
like.
carrots.
You don't have to follow around some weird doctor or even us if you don't want to. But
I'm not
the offer
weird.
for the people are still there.
Stop saying I'm
Yes, you
weird.
are.
Embrace it.
Weird is
It's
not
part
a
of the
bad
charm.
thing. Yeah, weird is not a bad thing.
We're weird.
Yeah, we're weird and look where we are.
Continue.
Well, that's about it. We don't really have a villain speech or hero speech in that matter. This is just a chance that we offer you to now go and don't cause trouble again. Just explore like you wanted to,
Peacefully.
peacefully.
For what it's worth, I thought it was, even if you're kind of weird and bratty sometimes, I thought it was pretty cool talking and dealing with you, and even our little fist fight, even if it was super scary.
You put up a good fight.
I think you're capable of a lot if you just kind of give yourself a chance to, without obsessing over this, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
I
So
see.
far in life.
I see. Come on, stream. Refresh your cameras. Fine. Maybe I will. Loshi gets up. And then the doctor probably notices it first. So fun fact about the bat.
Oh no.
Oh,
It can only warp reality for a while.
Oh no. Oh no.
It turns back to normal.
Hit it again. Hit it again.
The problem
I have to see it
is
first.
that the laser doesn't know what to do anymore. It's already been fired, but there's a venting process, and when it was using bubbles, it didn't need to vent. Now it does. You watch as the core of this thing begins to go glowing red hot, and you start to see electrical charges coming off it, as it looks like
We need to go right now. We need to leave.
I grab like Loshi's hand, like we have to go. We have to
Yeah,
go.
yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Everyone, out.
Everyone out.
Yeah.
I
At least and like teleport, definitely.
I am going to roll for teleport and see if we are in range, or is the ship too far back?
Oh,
Okay,
come
please.
on.
The ship is too far back. You can't teleport. I will tell you how long you have.
Okay.
10 seconds.
Is there any object loose? No, actually, fuck that. Fuck that. I'll grab the gun that Mercury put down and I'll hit it with a bat and I'll turn it into some sort of escape pod.
Can I shape escape pod?
It doesn't have to be permanent. It just needs to get out of here. It's fine.
You all, in 10 seconds, climb into this escape pod.
I just said, oh.
Slight problem, though. Escape pods have to be loaded into something to fire them.
I will shapeshift into something to fire it.
I will say this. You get into the escape pod, close the door, hit the launch button, and then
The blast.
just as quick as everything like kick-started off, everything just goes white. Still, nothing. I want to ask, who else did you throw into the escape pod with you? Did you four get in and close the door?
Loshi, at least, I think. and
Do we
I
take
guess
the
the
doctor?
doctor. I think Summer would have
If
grabbed
we
the doctor
can.
at least. Yeah, if we
I-
would have had the time, we would have grabbed the doctor as well.
I know that
Okay.
Mercury immediately reached for Lucy, so
Yeah, and I think then
Well,
Summer
she's
would have like
going
after just hitting it, would just yanked the doctor inside.
Okay, so you've got yourselves, Loshi, and the Doctor.
Mhm.
Okay. Awesome. You're not quite sure how long you're stuck in white for. In all honesty.
3.5 months.
When you come out of it, though, you suddenly feel gravity turn on. And then you feel falling. But you're all strapped in. You're fine. You're fine. The next thing you feel is a crash. As you impact something. The door, the escape pod opens. And it looks like you're in a forest? Oh, that's the wrong one. But yeah, it looks like you're in a forest. But yes, kind of a forest. Marsh is probably the better word. There's a lot of humidity here. It does stink.
What just happened?
for-
Is this
is everyone alive?
afterlife?
Everyone's
I
alive.
hope not. I was gonna get to go to that.
Yeah. What's going on?
I mean, I don't think we're dead because if that was the case, I'm like super going to the bad place, and Summer's not going to be here with us. So, you know,
I
don't
think
think
you.
there is Android afterlife.
You see the Doctor is like tapping the nav computer of the pod. To try and work out where you've landed. It doesn't recognize where you are. In fact, it doesn't recognize anything. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Where?
hmm.
Where?
Maybe Aura took
are
us to
we?
visit one of her friends in a different universe.
No. Nothing happens. You're just stabbing thin air. This is a very real planet.
So we look at Lucy and the Doctor's like, what was in that laser?
Just energy?
Something.
I thought I was about to die.
What? Like. Energy that transports us somewhere?
No, energy that kills and vaporizes you.
So we're dead then.
We should have been. I don't get how we got here.
Didn't Aura say if we were about to die that she would do something? So this is the something?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh no.
hey, Swift, you saw
I
a
should've-
vision of us all exploding. So if that was this, so Aura stepped in to stop the bad end.
I thought I told her to bring us back to the ship.
I don't think
carrot cake.
Hi. Okay then.
Well, we're...
Should I just look up Aura? See if anything answers.
Nothing answers.
Oh.
Right, well, I guess we could just walk and
Take
try
a
and
direction
find
and walk.
civilization. Yeah.
No,
Do I have to bat? Oh no! Fuck!
the bat's gone. Everything is still there, but your gold pistol is busted.
Oh.
This is the
One. Fix it.
Oh no.
I will say, you look up, and a tear in the sky appears, and a ship comes falling through.
Like falling, like meteor, or
Falling
like.
as in it's about to crash.
Oh no! Get it?
On top
Is it
of
like
us or in
coming
the
right? Yeah.
Not
is it
right
coming
for
like that?
you. No, no, no. It's probably going to land about a kilometer away from you.
Okay. Does it look like the carrot cake?
It is not the carrot cake. But you recognize this. You recognize this ship, Summer. This is
Is it our parents?
It is your parents.
No.
Oh no!
It is
oh,
a ship
shit, they're about to
that your
crash.
parents were in.
Summer
Looks like it's
recognizes
been-
ship and starts running towards where it's gonna
You're
land.
gonna also
It looks like it's been ravaged by time.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
didn't she say
She
she was
said
gonna
she-
protect him as well?
It looks
She was
like it's
gonna-
been old enough that it's been turning into rust.
Oh.
I'm gonna kill Aura! I'm gonna kill her! Oh, I'm gonna run. Like, if I see, it's the moment I recognize, I will, like, someone just shouts, like, our parents! And just starts, like, bolting
Bolting
towards
for it.
where it's gonna go. Yeah.
Well, first of all, you definitely hear the impact and feel
Yeah.
the impact as the ground shakes. The ships are very heavy, and the first thing you notice is the gravity on this planet is stronger than that of Earth's. It's about 1.5 G here. So flight is very difficult. No birds.
Running might be difficult too.
Running is also difficult, yes. It's difficult
Still
terrain,
running.
and running is hard.
Yeah.
You
Mercury's
arrive.
actively shorter.
Mercury's compressed down. You run to the ship. It's got crashed into a canopy of trees. And it's kind of being held up by a couple of stumps, sort of tilted inwards. The metal is severely, politely fucked. All the electronics on the outside have been fritzed.
Can I get in?
Cryogenics do exist.
I mean, and also, like, I exist. Like, it's like, yeah. Can I get inside in any way?
Yeah,
Is there, like,
you
anything
can
open,
you can
like-
jump. I mean, there's a lot of holes on their ship. Getting
gonna get
inside
in
is
and
not a problem.
I'm getting inside and we need to try and find our parents.
Now I get to do the role I've wanted to do all season.
Oh no.
That's concerned.
for dead parents.
Or it's a roll if they're mad or happy to see you.
Roll for orphan. Yeah.
You enter the bridge of this ship Summer, you can remember it from your psychic connection with your two fathers. Standing there are your parents.
Unhurt.
Unhurt.
Older.
No, same age. Slight problem. They're enveloped in a time bubble. Like you can see your one dad like hoisting the minigun up. Just frozen.
Oh, no. And I guess the other parents are the same. They're also
Yeah,
old.
all in different poses, just completely frozen. Aura kept her end of the bargain. She kept your parents in a time loop. She did not specify that the ship had to stay into the time loop.
Can I like get up to it and just like try and?
Oh, the second you interact with it, the thing just dissipates. Time loops, time energy is not like it's very malleable. The second you try and touch it, it just dissipates.
Oh, someone just do both of them. And, like, you're in her.
Honey?
You're fine.
Yeah, weird.
Summer immediately starts hugging them.
That's a bit bizarre. I remember trying to show your father that I could swing the minigun around, and then
It's just really happy to see you. I'm really happy you're alive.
um,
And it's like there's a long. We're in trouble. I'm sorry.
why do you all smell?
It's.
Why can I hear chirping?
Summer will yell back. Summer will yell back to you. It's like our parents are here and they're fine. We're. Yeah, and like
I
well,
don't have parents. I'll go in and see what's up.
it's a
Mercury's
long
like
story.
hiding behind Swift slightly. Trying to push it.
I mean, your parents are still caught in the time bubble. I'm only unfrozen mind, so. Well, we kind of saved the universe, but then also we kind of died, and then were resurrected, but we were dropped here, and then you guys, we asked you for this powerful godlike being to put you in the time loop to keep you safe, and then she did that, but also she had your ship crash into this swamp or whatever we're in now. It's very complicated, and we don't know how we don't know how to go home.
More importantly, are you okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
you got few bruises maybe, but
Who did that to you?
okay.
I'll shoot them.
We already
it
tried.
just
Oh.
it just happened in battle. It's fine.
Okay.
It's nothing I can help.
Shall we get the other parents out? I better put this down. See if I like puts the minigun
Yeah,
down.
just like I'll put it. Like, yeah, we'll just. I mean, Summer doesn't know anything about the relationship between Swift and Mercury and their parents. So Summer just starts to like tap them awake.
It's actually the we haven't actually touched upon it.
No.
What are Mercury's parents like?
Right. So Mercury's like mom is basically just like if Mercury was like trying to be slightly more responsible, that's her. Basically, her other parent, they're just the voice of reason, essentially. That's kind of their balance.
Yeah.
So Mercury's taking a lot from mom. As she slowly peers into the hole, being like, "Am I in trouble? Am I in trouble?"
So firstly, you notice your gun can no longer connect space switch.
Tragic.
Oh no.
Any equipment you have that tells you the time or the location doesn't work. If it does tell the time, it just keeps counting on from where you were when you were at the space station. Your parents, Mercury, give you a elongated jelly hug. They're happy to see you. They're glad you're safe. They were worried. They had seen the streams and thought this was some sort of stunt. And they want to chastise you, but then they're kind of just like, yeah, you're safe. We're safe. That's the important thing.
Oops. Things got out of control, and then we the whole station tilted sideways. And it was all my
That
fault.
was
I
you?
got kidnapped. Yeah, no, I mean, Swift did it.
You kind of did it.
Lying in a panic.
Oh no, it's just you as well. Give me a second. I don't think your sound's coming through either.
Oh.
Hang on. No, that's fine. Give me a second and try now.
Hello.
Yep, you got you back.
Saying some things. Okay, cool.
What about Swift's parents?
So Swift parents both have quite demanding, big, important tech jobs, and so are fairly hands-off when it comes to parenting.
Okay. They're still glad to see you. Are worried about you. Slightly more worried about the ship, maybe. Than maybe how you are.
How? In fact, yeah, Swift is going to maybe potentially with his parents, because they're into that kind of shit as well, start trying to do some analysis on like how much time has this ship experienced.
Joe, I'm going to do a check. It's fine. Your parents are smart asses. You've worked out this ship has been in a loop for about 800 years. Looking at how it was constructed, it looks like the core, the reactor core, went into meltdown after so long of not being serviced. That then caused a leak of plasma and a small explosion, which is how most of the metal got exposed and started to rust. This is not rust from oxygen, this is rust from plasma. It looks like that must have happened in the first 100 or so years. But yeah, they've been in that loop for about 800 years. Obviously, as we learnt with Aura last time, time works differently when you're not anchored to a universe. But time's moving normally here. Like you can look up, you can see the sun. The sun's not moving particularly fast, but it is moving. So time is advancing. So you must be somewhere. You're not in Aura's little void or a void. You've got to be at some physical location.
Can I spend an authority token on intuitive to to see if there's like, I probably won't know the exact location where we are, but do I have any knowledge of like planets that are like this? Like if there's like any planets that are notorious for like this kind of gravity in this kind of environment? Or at least somewhere, maybe not a specific planet, but maybe a sector or like a specific area that somewhere where I could feel like this might be where we roughly are.
I'm gonna say you all work together. Working on the intuition of Summer. Knowing what you know about Aura and the confluence. The fact that you can't call her. You can't be in your own universe.
Great.
Your best working theory is that she ejected you from her own universe and then sent you into somebody else's.
Yeah, so we need to find the name of whoever rules
Yeah.
this.
Hey, other bird deity.
Hey, other bird!
Are you just shouting other bird deity?
Yes.
Everyone roll me a d20.
For what?
Just a d20.
Do I get to add overachiever to this?
Go on, add
Everything again?
overachiever. Add overachiever. 18,
14.
14.
Not great. 7.
I am now gonna roll a charm check for the unknown deity. Anyone score higher than 14?
I scored exactly 14.
Oh, 2 of you did. Awesome. Meets his beats. As you shout other bird deity over and over again, you eventually come across a green feathered phoenix. Which is a bit
That's
weird.
not supposed to be.
Bit weird, you know. I mean, this is high gravity, so birds shouldn't be able to fly particularly well here.
It's a deity. It's fine. Don't think it's that weird.
Summer,
We're
immediately,
the-
that has to be the deity.
Yeah. I was like, weirder things have happened in the past hour.
They swoop down, and you hear kind of like a what? Hey, what? Hey, who's the truth on my?
Excuse you.
Griff looks at the doctor.
Also, if you want to know, do you know Aura? You want to speak to Aura?
Aura. Oh,
Other bird deity.
I think do I meet them on the 6th floor every now and again?
She's purple.
She put us here. We would like to go home. To a different universe that we came from.
Ideally, the right
Aura's
century.
universe. Yes, in the century we came from.
If we can,
I can't do that.
Ugh,
Why not?
what are deities good for?
Well, I'm still on my probation license. I don't have full architect powers yet.
What do you have to
That's why we got thrown into this universe.
This is my architect's exam.
Oh, great.
I don't
Okay,
so
if
you're
we
a
help you,
student.
I
if we help you pass it.
I haven't even created sentient life yet.
Well,
What
now you
happens
have.
if you fail.
so good.
Oh, if I
What
fail, the
happened?
whole universe gets purged.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
you've
fine.
so you have created us, right? You've created us. We can help you pass, and then you get full architect powers, and you send us back. Deal?
Sure. I mean, that's better than just opening up a hole and sending you to an incinerator.
Yes,
You
it's
should fix
definitely better.
gravity first.
Yeah, the gravity's a bit shit.
It might
And-
be why the sentient life thing is kind of hard, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, it's so hard that I've created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've
You-
created 6 types just randomly.
Well, you
Well,
see, we're your masterpieces, right? Like
Yeah,
we're
we're
literally
the
built
concept
different.
art.
Yeah.
Okay. I suppose. Okay. We'll do this then.
Wait, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name before we do anything?
My name.
Yeah.
Lyra.
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 Okay. Well, I'm Summer.
Swift.
Nice to meet you.
Mercury.
I am TUL-88.
Full serial number. Okay. Partners then?
Sounds
We
good.
get paid.
I'm an intern. I don't get a salary yet.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Alright,
right.
well, we can help you make this look nice. We come from a different universe. We know what works in universes, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Partners.
we can be architect too.
I wouldn't go as far as to say that. You
Well,
have to be.
architect in training, kind of. We'll be
Like
your
shapeshift into a
interns. We'll be your
Fine.
interns.
Architects in training. You help me. I'll teach you how to be architects.
Yay.
Cool.
Okay.
Deal. And I can just imagine our parents watching us do this and be like, what the fuck? It's like normal for us now.
Are they okay? Do we have to intervene
No.
at any point?
Also, no.
We're fine. We got this.
Yeah, you make this deal with the deity to hopefully help them pass the test, and maybe a way home is possible. And that is where we're leaving everything. And we will never know.
Oh, God.
I told you, I had a way that no matter what you did,
I should have had like an escape off of Thruster, so that we could with the what's it called? I always forget to call where you go really fast.
do you know what the funny thing is? Even if you had have done, you would have been caught in the black.
That means that Loish's mum is dead.
Yep.
Yep.
It's probably
And Ryan.
it's probably best not to think about who's dead.
Yeah.
Hey, the person whose ship we still might be dead.
The president.
The president could be dead, you know.
Oh man.
But yes,
Aw, Ryan's dead.
that does.
Yeah.
I mean,
Guy.
Yeah, guys,
Oh,
gone.
Make a new one.
We can get him back somehow, I'm sure. We'll figure something out.
But yes, that's the end of the story. For now. Maybe. I hope you all enjoyed it. As much as I did telling it. Yeah, I'm on wind down mode now. That's it. My narrative brain is de-smalling. It's like, there we go. I am gonna let everyone say their goodbyes for the final time. Let us know where you can be seen, be found. Plug everything you can plug, because you might as well. I'm gonna start with DD.
Okay. Oh, so much has happened. Hi. I am and have been Didi. My pronouns are they, them. You can find me on Twitter and Blue Sky as Alphabet Sauce, or on YouTube where I called Plan to Stand, where I generally either make music or talk about tabletop games and mecha and giant robots. Currently have a little series about the mobile gaming chassis Steelheart, cool tabletop game. But yeah, I've been playing Mercury, who got her cool epic showdown with lots and lots of help, because she was totally going to die on her own. Yeah.
So, yeah, fun fact about that. I did not anticipate you getting a killing blow. And I was like, oh no, you've killed Loshi. And I was like, the glove, I can sacrifice the glove. I was like, yeah. I remembered, I gave myself a get out. Also, there's one really sad thing I didn't get to include in the final segment, because it felt a bit more faster with the final battle, so it felt kind of weird. I knew how much you loved mecha, and I really was trying to lead with having a mech suit for one of the battles. But it kind of felt weird to have Mercury on their own, piloting a mech. But yes, Jesse.
Hi, I am Jessie. You can find me most places as Malfunctioning Adult, and then Malfunky Adulty on Twitter and Blue Sky. I also play a variety of things over at the Gallant Goblin. We play Blood on the Clock Tower, and we're going to have a new thing coming out that's a secret. Can't tell yet, but we're doing that. And hopefully, this is my Twitch, Malfunctioning Adult, as well. I'll be maybe starting streaming later this year.
Ooh.
So look out for that. Fun times. And I was Toolbox. Went through on a fun little journey of being kidnapped and then making friends and then finding my creators and being like, oh no, they're not great. Let's do something else with my life. And now we're here.
Yep, a truly revelationary journey. Always the one with the brains, always the one to figure out what's going on.
Yep.
In a universe where electricity has not yet been invented. Hope there's the big batteries you've got.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Ada Mori.
Hello, I have been Ada Mori. You can find me at various places on the internet at Ada Mori RPG. I also make dice and dice jewelry, which are 25% off for the next couple of days at Moonshadow Dice on Etsy. And today and this series, I've been playing Swift, who is still yet to cause a large-scale explosion deliberately. Very upset about that.
We had the rover. We had the rover that we dropped, which I'm happy about. But yeah, we've got some things.
Yes, the poor rover. I just wanted one scene. That's all I wanted. I wanted to reenact the ending of Mass Effect 1 where they drop out of the Mako. I just wanted to do that. That's all I wanted.
No, I think honestly the way we treated the rover is more accurate to most Mass Effect 1 players' experiences with it.
Well, yes. But that's all I wanted. I even gave you a big door. The only way I could have made it more obvious the only way I could have made it more obvious is if you were chasing it and lo, she walked into the door and it closed. That's the only way I could have made it more obvious. Anyway, round over. Round up the rover is over. Anna.
Hi, I'm Anna, or Riley, whichever one you prefer. I use they them pronouns, and I would like to remind everyone once again that I'm definitely human. You can find me literally anywhere at Peculiar Planets. I'm on pretty much every social media. As for things to plug, I play every Wednesday over at Dutch Dungeons at 8 p.m. Central European time. It's a D&D stream in Dutch, so a lot of people watching probably won't be able to get it, but I'd like to plug it anyway. Other than that, I appreciate that. I write comics, I write tabletop content. I have one thing, I always forget I have a Ko-Fi that I have some stuff on. I paint some stuff sometimes. I have a poetry book on there. I have one tabletop stuff thing there. I will upload more things. And yeah, I have been Summer, the undead mom friend who over this journey has learned to kind of get over some fears and also very much became more of a mom friend and standing up for everyone. And it was very fun. I really enjoyed it.
Nice. It was a fun journey, that is for sure.
I also feel like I caused so much chaos this episode. I'm so sorry.
I mean,
It's been great.
chaos is literally what this party does.
True. We're no good at it. This has probably been the most chaotic group I've ever played with, and I love it.
That leaves me, doesn't it? Hi, I'm Hedgehog. I use he, him pronouns, and I've had the honour, joy, and pain at times of narrating this chaos train run by chaos goblins, who have put me through my paces and have forced me to throw so many hooks out of the window that I just stopped making them because I learned very quickly that this party would just make their own. They would obsess over something and I'll just let them obsess with it. And if things get too quick, just start them in a time loop for a couple months. Because that'll definitely slow them down. In terms of stuff, next Tuesday, we are having the reboot of our original Session 1 session of Misadventures with Magic. Kids on brooms with a party that might give you guys a run for your money on the Chaosometer.
Oh, it's on.
The session 0 was very chaotic and fun. I also think I need to learn my singing voice. I get the impression that's going to come up. That's a bit of a spoiler. But no, we've got that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Keep a lookout on our Twitter, Discord, definitely, if you want to come join it. There are a few calls that are gonna start dropping in the next couple of weeks. For 2 very different projects. And I really want to say what they are, but I'm not going to. Do I?
Little tease? Little tease? Bit of
Tell you
flavour?
what. Hi, Olo.
We roll for it. Roll to see if we get it. We get to
Wait, hi, hello. Hi.
Okay, I'll reveal that one then.
Yay.
It's the big one actually. We're gonna start casting for the game that happens after Misadventures of Magic. It's a 10-episode run. It disappears really quickly. By the time you've finished one, you have to start casting for the other. Because it takes a month to get everyone sorted and then do the session 0. And before you know it, it's time to start. So applications will be opening for a new game. It is going to be played in the Cyberpunk Red system. We are doing the current named title, working title, which is probably going to be the title, is Misadventures in Night City. Because it actually writes itself for once. I don't have to come up with crappy names for things. It just writes itself. So that is one of the casting calls that is going out. I am quietly hyped for it because I'm quite a fan of the character creator. Because it allows you to make truly random characters based off dice rolls. And I just want to see what happens when you get a whole party to roll their stats randomly, and their traits, and their clothes, and their everything.
I've done that with Paranoia, which is where you actually give things to each other, and it creates so much random things. It's
Yeah, there's like you can even choose a class at random by the dice roll. You can go really, really random. So I can't wait for it. It's going to be some really interesting characters that are going to be... but anyway, that's for the future. This is the now. I just want to say thank you all for watching, whether it's been on the streams, whether it's been via YouTube. These sessions are hard to produce. I'm going to pat myself on the back and say that I do an okay job at this. Ignoring the tech issues, which I will one day fix or get a better computer. But yes, from us, this is goodbye. We'll see you next time with some more Misadventures. Bye.